Nah, but what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Keith Reacting, man. And I'm back, man. Hope y'all missed me, man. If you new here, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. If you see anything you like today, alright? But if you're returning here, appreciate you stopping by again, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for becoming a part of the team. I appreciate everybody who has so far. Hey, without further ado, 10 foods you will never buy again after you know how they made. I don't know, they said the same thing to me about hot dogs, bro. When I found out how hot dogs is made, I was like, oh, that is nasty. But hey, throw me a hot dog. And on top of that, give me some mustard too, alright? If you know, you know, man. Without further ado, though, let me stop playing. Let's get into it.
Today, we are showing you 10 foods you'll never buy again knowing how they are made. Hot dogs. Have you ever looked at a sausage and wondered...
See, I already talked about hot dogs off the rip, bro. So you already know how hot dogs, bro. But we gonna listen to them. I still love me some hot dogs, bro. Especially Polish, bro. Polish? Hot Polish? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mustard on that for sure. Everything.
How this weird thing came from an animal, it's already disgusting to think that we are actually eating a corpse, but we will get over it. However, you might not be ready to see how a beautiful pig is turned into a weird-looking sausage step by step. As you know, you first have to end the life of the pig, which is never an easy thing to do. Then it all starts with what's left of the beef and pork after butchers took the best parts of these animals. They are fed into a machine. It passes through grated metal plates, and processed chicken trimmings are added to the mix. This is when we get the most disgusting part. The meat mixture is blended until it is liquefied, and it turns into something that we will never want to see again. This is how they can add food starch, salt, ground mustard, and other flavorings. Water is blended into the mix, and everything is blended together to make sure that it looks or disgusting. The meat puree is then pumped into the casings and ready to go in a smoker to get the additional flavorings. We don't know about you, but
Guess what? I still want a hot dog at the cookout.
Are you sure about that?
7 years. Some of you probably still believe it. At least, if we have one good thing to tell you, is that it will just take a few days for your chewing gum to end up in the toilet. But unfortunately, there is a good reason why your parents told you that you shouldn't eat chewing gum. That's because this delicious candy is actually made of something that we shouldn't put in our mouth. It all starts with the gum base, which makes the chewing gum chewy. It used to be made from tree resin, but it's now synthetic. You'll want to eat resin again once you learn that your favorite candy is actually made of plastics and rubbers. The gum base is poured into a mixer, and this is when they can add color, flavoring, and sweetener. These are probably the only things that we can eat in a chewing gum, and this is the reason why this sweet only lasts a couple of minutes before there is nothing left to taste. At least
I literally always wondered that. And that's wild. That is wild. That's because it's made from synthetic. Wow. And they adding flavorful color. That's one of the last for a few minutes. Wow. Bro. Stuff you learn from the internet. Also, why do 5 gum and stuff last that long then? That's another conversation.
now we understand why we shouldn't swallow chewing gum. Tell this to the kids instead of scaring them with this crazy myth. Blue cheese. Have you ever wondered why this cheese is blue? You won't believe that this color is actually caused by mold. You would think that it's not good to eat it.
Yes, you would. And bro, blue cheese, bro. Oh man. Cause it grew on me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna be like, hey, throw me some blue cheese, you know? Bro, pass me the blue cheese. I'm trying to dip these wings in it. No, that ain't gonna be me. That ain't. I ain't gonna lie to you. That ain't gonna be me. But if that's the only thing, ain't no ranch, and we get buffalo wings, throw me the blue cheese. Alright, dang, I ain't like that. But yeah, that ain't finna be the first or second choice if that's what I got there. So hey, it is what it is.
Anymore, but this is actually what people love about it. We are not sure that we agree with them, but if you do, you can even make your own blue cheese at home. Start with a normal cheese recipe and make it disgusting as soon as it comes out of the press. Create air holes by inserting a rod in the cheese at every inch or so.
She said, damn, go hard. Oh, what? She said, she talked that shit, gang. She said, You can make it at home. Start with your own cheese and make it disgusting. Like, yeah. Damn, we know you don't like cheese, the person that's making this video. Blue cheese, at least. Oh, man.
Then, rub the surface with salt and fold a cloth over it to cover the cheese. Put it in the refrigerator with good air ventilation and wait 10 days. You might think that your cheese is not good anymore, but if you see a white bloom on the surface, that's a good sign. Then you can wait another 2 months or more and see the result. Now we understand why this cheese smells so bad. But don't worry, it's still good to eat if you ever dare go near it. Mold is usually dangerous because it affects our respiratory system and can even cause carcinogens. But in the cheese, there are no toxins, which makes the mold good to eat. We don't know who had that weird idea, and we're not sure. We want to know more about this.
Right, who the hell thought about that? Literally. It had to be somebody in prison, bro. Think about it. They taking cheese back to the room, back to their locker. You feel me? Taking cheese back to the locker. They ain't got no refrigerator. You feel me? And they just still eating on the cheese, bro. From like 10, 20 days down the line. I heard some dude tell Joe's story about that shit like that, bro. He said they used to just take shit back to the locker. He's like, bro, he thought we cared about it if there was mold on it and things, bro. He was eating that. That's like, whoa. Prison different. No place for your boy. Alright, let's find out how yogurt is made.
Yogurt. It's time to eat something healthy. You might be wondering, how can it go wrong? But you might be surprised to know that yogurt is actually full of bacteria, and that's not even a mistake. It is just made like that. We have been making yogurt in the same ways for centuries, even though things are now easier with machines. The first thing you need to do is separate the milk into skim and cream. It's also thickened with gelatin or milk powder. If you are a vegetarian and don't know what gelatin is made of, you'll have to keep watching this video. They then heat the thick milk to kill off any harmful bacteria through pasteurization. So don't worry, the food is actually safe to eat. But wait until you see what is coming next. The most important thing to make the yogurt taste like yogurt is to pour good bacteria into the mix. It's actually part of the main ingredients. The amount and type vary from one company to another, but it's still disgusting to think that we are eating this and we didn't even know about this. The bacteria work together to metabolize the lactose to form new chemicals. The fermentation then lasts for 3 or 4 hours until the yogurt is thick and creamy. Is it us, or we just don't want to eat anything anymore now? Bacon. How can something so good be so bad?
I'm gonna just keep it 100. I don't even eat yogurt to begin with, so how it's made didn't even concern me. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's still, wow, it's made from bacteria. Oh my goodness. Bacon, don't even start. I'm eating bacon. I just ate bacon the other day.
Any bacon lover doesn't want to watch this, but you know.
And I know bro, let me know down in the comment section how y'all feel about bacon, bro. If you ain't a vegan or vegetarian, you feel me? But like, if you eat meat and you just don't like bacon, what's up with you, bro? On everything, what's up with you?
That you won't be able to resist the temptation to keep watching this video. Traditionally, bacon is made by rubbing a cut of pork belly with a mixture of salt and spice before leaving.
Matter of fact, hold on, bro. Bacon is so good, bro. It's such a standalone food, bro. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. One of my homies, bro, he did not play that bacon shit, bro. We used to hit TGI Fridays, bro. And y'all know the potato skins, bro. What's the potato skins without bacon, bro? Nothing, bro. Oh yeah, the potato skins without bacon ain't even the potato skins. But my boy used to be there like, hey, no bacon. No lie. No bacon. Don't put no bacon on my shit. I think he used to not play that shit, so that's just funny as a bug, bro. Just think about that, maybe think about like people really don't mess with bacon, bro. But I don't think my boy didn't mess with no pork at all, but like he was like he stood on it, no bacon, bro. It's like no, he was not playing. But bro, like I was saying, you could, bro, bacon is so good. BLTs, bro. Bacon and eggs, bro. Bacon and pancakes. Bacon and French toast. Just bacon. Bacon and rice. Bro. Bacon cheeseburgers. Bacon wrapped steaks. Bro, I can go on, bro. Bacon is just so versatile. How you don't like bacon?
In the meat for a week. We would have no problems eating that unless we were vegan. But mass production turned our favorite meal of the day into something disgusting. That's because the meat received injections of salty water, which can also include chemicals like absorbic acid, potassium nitrate, and sodium nitrate.
Also, why does everything that we like have chemicals, nitrate, acid, everything in it? Why does everything that's good gotta be tainted in some way? It's like, wow, bro. And I be thinking that'd be like they way to like they alter to mass produce it, bro. I swear, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Don't think that they are making the food better for you when they do this. The main reason why they add this to the meat is to make the bacon heavier. When you are buying bacon in the supermarket, you are actually buying expensive water. The meat is then cooked and placed into a cooler for a couple of days until it's ready to slice. At least, you'll be happy to hear that the meat does go through a metal detector to make sure the pieces of the metal hanger are not left in the bacon. Does that mean that it happened before? We'll let our siblings eat all the bacon that we have for breakfast this time. The fruits suddenly taste better. Gummy bear.
That's crazy because they said before you leave this video, it's gonna mess your head up. How y'all feel about that? I love bacon, but imagine biting into bacon and you taste a shard of metal. I know what I can imagine. A lawsuit coming their way on everything. Big lawsuit. Big lawsuit. That's crazy. That's the first thing I think about. But for real though, bro, you bite into some bacon and you taste some metal. Matter of fact, like you said, I don't even think you'll get that far. You'll peel that bacon back, you see the metal, and you probably won't. They probably won't even believe you, bro. That's wild. What y'all think, bro? Y'all think they believe? Let's say you think this hasn't happened before. I'm sure it has. For you to mention it has happened before, but that'll be wild, bro.
Happy to hear how gelatin is made? Now is time to tell you the truth about the ingredient that you can find in your favorite candies, including the gummy bears. Most gummies are made from gelatin, which is made from animal skin and bones. They use what is left of the dead bodies of the animals to create the gummies that we all love. There are tons of...
What? Bro, skin and bones to make gummy bears, bro? I literally did not know that. That is like, bro, what the hell is that? How? Wait, when? Where? How? Oh, how?
body parts, and when you look at this mountain of animal corpses, you can't help but feel sorry for those pigs who suffer only so we can eat a tiny candy. The meat is turned into little strings, which are then turned into something that looks like a powder. It's turned into a liquid, and this is when they add color and flavor. Then, out of a machine comes a delicious little treat that we love to taste. At least, this is what we thought before we saw those pictures. We might feel a little less guilty when we eat a steak, but killing animals to make something that we don't really need doesn't seem right. At least companies are starting to make vegan gummies for the best of everyone. If you're a vegetarian, were you surprised to know that gummies are made?
You see those vegan gummies was $29? Yeah, I'll be damned if I paid $29 for a pack of gummies. I keep eating the ones with the meat in it. I'm sorry, I don't want to seem harsh, but on everything. But that's wild to think about that they make, bro, what? They turn their skin and bones into a powder that they mix into... What? Bro, my head is starting to hurt. I ain't gonna lie, this is like crazy. I'm too chopped for this.
You'll want to keep watching if you're vegan, because you might accidentally find something that is alive on your plate if you go to an Italian restaurant. And you will be even less happy to hear that you won't find animals but bugs in the tomato sauce. That's because the FDA doesn't care if there are fly eggs or maggots in your tomato sauce. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, it's totally normal to...
Which will be okay because bugs, ants, and all that stuff be inside the fruit anyway when they harvest it and grow it anyway. You know what I mean? And there ain't no way you can 100% get all of that out of there. Just like it'd be like worms crawling around and strawberries and shit. I know y'all seen that. Like how people, I was thinking they dip it in like salt water or something, and then like the worm just starts swimming out of the strawberries. I don't know if y'all seen that, but that was wild too. So this is not surprising right here, of course. And it's okay to eat bugs, they say. So
Hamburgers. Now that you watch this video, you won't be able to eat anything. And if you thought that you wouldn't be able to stop yourself from eating a hamburger at McDonald's anyway, we'll make you change your mind. People start by inspecting cuts of meat before they are sent through the grinder. It is formed into beef patties and sent into a giant freezer just before they are boxed and packaged for shipping. Some patties are even tested before the batches of meat are sent out. The fast food restaurant also had to explain that they don't use pink slime in this recipe to make people feel less disgusted. All this sounds normal, which is why it's weird to think that a hamburger could be so disgusting. But you won't be happy to hear that this is the thing that stayed the same after 14 years in a coat pocket. A scientist even conducted a series of tests to understand if burgers would rot over time, and he thought that because of the burger's small size and large surface area, it would lose moisture very fast. Without moisture, bacteria or mold can't grow. We don't know about you, but we are not going to McDonald's anytime soon.
I'ma still be at McDonald's. It's kind of whatever, but that's crazy. That is something crazy to think about, though. That is nasty as hell. But still give me a McDouble. Nothing on it. Mac sauce on the side. You feel me? All right, like she said, that's gonna wrap it up. Hey, thank y'all for coming to chill with me, checking out this video. Enjoy any part of the video, please don't hesitate to subscribe. But like I said, if I get out of here, drop a like on the video. Appreciate you all. Catch y'all in the next one, alright? Peace out.